guys, welcome back to my channel. Over the months that I've had this YouTube channel, a lot of people ask me a lot of facts about me, and some people have actually made a direct request for me to do 20 things about me. So let's hop straight into it. One of the most popular questions is, how tall am I? I am something along the lines of 5'3" to 5'4". I'm the shortest in the family. Oh, that's 2 facts in one. So fact number 2, I have a Bachelor of Arts in Communications, Media and Culture and a minor in Performing Arts, and I sucked at acting on stage. Number 3, my favorite season of all the seasons is summer, which is fitting because I live here in Brisbane where it's always summer and even in winter it's still summer. Oh, I'm not a strong swimmer. I actually am a shit swimmer. Number 5, I actually really love to cook, and I love to drink wine while I cook, which is probably why I like to cook to begin with. I love the experience, and when I was living in Dubai, the apartment that I shared with my cousin was the halfway house for all of our friends. So our friends would just show up. What we would do is we would invite our friends to come over just for dinner. So I'd invite them over at 7, knowing full well that we wouldn't be eating till 8:30, maybe 9. Well, our kitchen would always be fully stocked with wine. I love to cook and I love to have people there with me and drink with me. Is that mean? But no, we were the best hosts, I swear. We were the best hosts. Everyone always had a good time. We always had good food. My first ever job was cleaning abalone in a factory. I got paid $7 an hour to scrub abalone clean. And because this was my first job and my first money, whenever they'd go, "Are you happy to stay for overtime?" I was actually always happy and be like, yeah. Yes, true story, that was my first job. I used to have to wear a hairnet and gumboots and like this white coat. Number 7, I learned photography using YouTube, blogs and magazine articles. I was learning photography while I was in Emirates, and so I would stock up on these international magazines and read the articles there. Which is crazy because now that I know how to do photography and I've done it as a proper freelance professional job, what I've learned is that it's really all about composition and lighting, and then pretty much the rest of it's mechanics, which is crazy because at the time it felt like, oh my god, what is this word? There's too many technicalities, I don't think I'll ever learn it. But yeah, I learned it. So I've had my work featured on billboards in Dubai for a fashion week along one of the main streets. What was it called? I think it was like Jumeirah Street. Oh, what is the road called? One of the long streets, I don't remember, but that was a pretty cool occurrence. I also learned how to DJ via YouTube and from friends, and my very first kit was like, you know, I don't know if they still have it, but back then you could buy this DJ kit from Apple and you just plug it in by USB, and it's got the 2 decks and the slider thing. I remember it was like $300, and I said, if I learn how to do this, then I'll upgrade. And then I got better and better, so I ended up upgrading. So I learned how to beat match using that. I'm terrible at it though. That said, I've DJ'd in Dubai, in Singapore and in Adelaide, South Australia, and I sucked. But I will tell you, confidence and saying yes to opportunities as often as you can takes you a long way. Like, yeah, I sucked when I was in Singapore DJing there, but apparently, I mean, people couldn't really tell. I sucked by my standards because I have friends who are professional DJs and I know what it should sound like. Eventually, one of my last gigs was in Dubai on a rooftop party. They used to be called Electric Days. I think now it's called Vibes, but that was the best. I actually did good there. By now I learned how to DJ. I've still got my Pioneer decks here in the house, which I don't use. They're in storage, but I have delusions of grandeur that I might be able to take them out one day and pretend I know what I'm doing. Fact number 11, I used to be a painfully shy kid. I was very, very shy. I was one of the kids in school up until university. I was one of the quietest kids in school. Because I moved schools a lot and countries between the Philippines and Australia, I was always the kid with a weird accent. So when we went to the Philippines, after living in Australia for a while, I sounded Aussie. But then after studying in the Philippines for a couple of years and then going back to Australia, and in the Philippines they speak American English, so I came back with an American English. So that naturally made me shy because I just felt like I sounded too different from everyone. Now I don't care. It's true what they say. As you get older, you care less. Or as you get older, you kind of embrace who you are and how you are a lot more. So now it's just like, whatever. Number 12, My favorite Filipino food is binagoongan. Binagoongan. I'd say this is kind of unique because binagoongan basically is, bagoong is shrimp paste, which means that this dish, binagoongan, means it is made in shrimp paste. So for those of you who aren't into exotic foods and things that smell a little bit shrimpy, I'm totally into that's exactly what I'm into, and that's one of my favorite foods. And I don't cook it. Why don't I cook it? I don't know. But I know that if I cooked it, my entire, oh my god, my neighbors would die. But just know that it is delicious, and you can eat it with a little bit of shreds of green mango on the side. Woo! Fact number 13. I used to shoot Insta model Belen Hostelet. She's Spanish. She came around to Australia. She was already super famous back then, but now she's got like 500,000 followers. So life has kind of changed for her. But yeah, I used to shoot her. It's cool. It's cool to watch people's lives go whoop. And there's another super famous Insta model that I've shot, and I did a shoot for her when she had about 3,000 followers, and now she's also got almost 500,000 followers. Pretty insane. Stacey Tonks, such a babe. The best body that I've ever seen in my real life. The best body, hands down. Fact number 14, I do not enjoy going to the salon at all. There's nothing that I enjoy about going to the salon for. I don't enjoy going out there to get my hair done, or even getting my nails done, or getting a pedicure. I don't know, I get bored. So yeah, that's why I end up doing it myself. My best friend Nicole tells me off, but I'm sorry, I can't. So number 15, I got my very first diary, as in like, dear diary. I got it when I was 5, and I've loved writing ever since then. I used to write in it daily, and when I didn't write in it for the day, the next day I'd write it and apologize to my diary. I used to apologize to my diary that I didn't write in it yesterday, the day before. Yeah. Funny, hey? Fact number 16, I've been to over 76 cities around the world. Fact number 17, I flew as a flight attendant for Emirates for 7 years, and 4 of those 7 years were spent in economy by choice. Number 18, 2 of my favorite cities in the world are Bangkok and New York, as in to visit anytime. I'll happily go there. Fact number 19, I really enjoy gardening. I love plants, and for those of you who have been following my Snapchat for a while, you would have seen that I used to do a lot of composting snaps, because I would collect all the food sort of scraps in the house in a compost bin, and then I'd dig a hole in the ground and like put it in there. That's why our veggie patch is so healthy, and that's why we've got plants which are loving life. Fact number 20 about me, I am a total environmental nerd. Recycle everything that you can. Like if I had a little lolly wrapper, like a little tiny little wrapper, I would go out of my way to find a recycling bin to put that in. And if I can't find a recycling bin to put it in, I'll stash it in my bag until I get home and can put it in our recycling bin. Because you know what, guys, recycling is very important. We need to preserve this country, this world. We need to preserve this world. We need to preserve. It's the only kind of preservative that I care about. Preservation of our environment. That is it. So that is it for 20 facts about me. Have I answered all of your questions? If not, pop them in the comments section below. I hope you liked this episode. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. See you guys next week. See you next week. I've got a pimple. Bye. So that's 1, 2. Oh my god, this is so hard. Pop me more questions in the comments section. Blah. Well, I don't know when the day will ever come that I can say that in one hit and be like, yeah, that was good. Take 1. Well done, Christine.